Hey guys, Superguzzo's Final Words here, and I'm back for possibly what might be my last profile video that I would do for now. And this is a profile video for King Ghidorah 2003, because, well, he can't really do any videos anymore, so I'm going to be doing a profile video for his OC, Mega King Ghidorah. So, without further ado, let us get started. For starters, his height is 334.7 meters. He is definitely the biggest out of the Mega Kaiju pack. For his appearance, it is very, very similar to King Ghidorah, but a little bit of legendary Ghidorah right in there. But it's just mostly GMK. Mega King Ghidorah is not a bad Ghidorah, he's actually a good Ghidorah. He is known as the king of the Ghidorah Ghidorah species. Not only that, he is also very, very powerful. And so let's go on ahead and go over his origin story. For his origin story, when he was born, he was actually born in a laboratory from the Exilians. The Exilians took Mega King Ghidorah away from his biological family and started torturing him. They wanted him to take over the Earth by killing off all the Mega Kaiju who lived there, not knowing that the Mega Kaiju already have a bigger problem at hand. That bigger problem is Mega Legendary Ghidorah. Ever since then, Mega King Ghidorah he's just been basically growing over the past years. Mega King Ghidorah has basically been growing over the past years, because the Exilians continue to speed up his growth, knowing that a Ghidorah will take basically a century to reach full maturity. So they sped up his growth, and at first when he reached to a full-grown adult, he became very hostile and very aggressive. And he basically didn't trust anyone. There were other Ghidorahs who were basically there, but they were very loyal to the Exilians. Mega King Ghidorah, on the other hand, was the only Ghidorah who was not loyal to the Exilians, mainly because he hated them and resented them. Therefore, the other Ghidorahs did not get along with him at all. Literally, they did not get along with him, and he did not get along with either of them. And so, one day, Mega King Ghidorah finally decided that enough was enough. So he attacked the Exilians, destroyed their base, and killed the Ghidorahs who hated him. And he killed them with relatively ease. He eventually destroyed the Exilians' homeworld and destroyed any Exilians or allies of the Exilians. That way they would not capture him again. He made his way towards Earth and eventually met up with Mechagodzilla. The main Kaiju at first did not trust him, but eventually he earned their trust because he showed that he was not a threat. Mechagodzilla 2018 especially knew that Mega King Ghidorah was not really a threat. Mechagodzilla also knew that he was not a threat because he could tell who is not a threat and who is a threat. So when Mega King Ghidorah came to Earth, he was not really a threat. Mega King Ghidorah also became the only Ghidorah that is on the Mega Kaiju Pack's side. He is also known as the second strongest one. Mechagodzilla is the first strongest. Therefore, Mega King Ghidorah is the second one. Because with him being stronger than all the other Mega Kaijus, except for Mechagodzilla, he earned his status as second in command. And I'm pretty sure Zilla is also planning on doing a remake of his profile video for his Kaiju OC, so yeah, because he has done some changes. So I don't know when he's going to do it, but yeah. Anyways, Mega King Ghidorah earned the title as second in command because he was the strongest. He also earned alpha status over the other Ghidorahs when he arrived on Planet X. When he arrived on Planet X, he basically defeated all the Ghidorahs until they all submitted to him, and he became the alpha of the Ghidorahs. However, if there was two Ghidorahs that he was no match, if there was ever a few Ghidorahs he was no match to, it was Mega Legendary Ghidorah and Mega Death Ghidorah. He was no match for either of them, and they were way too strong, way too powerful, and a lot more experience. Now, for his powers are basically a mixture of Legendary Ghidorah, GMK Ghidorah, Shin King Ghidorah, and Void Ghidorah, but with a few new powers. When his horns on the back of his head glow, he's basically using telekinesis, and they glow. This is very useful because this is his way of picking up stuff, and basically using them to hold, or just levitate, or just do whatever. Mega King Ghidorah also has a very fast regeneration ability, just like King Ghidorah 2018, except his regeneration is far quicker. Not as quicker in comparison to Mega Legendary Ghidorah, but quick enough to where he can easily regenerate one of his body parts. He also creates giant storms of his own, but he only does this when he wants to. Like for example, whenever there's a dry season and the dry season doesn't really end, Mega King Ghidorah can just create the storm and they can just... Yeah, he can also create on how powerful it is. If he doesn't want it to be too powerful, then he just happens to be like a whole rain season. However, if he concentrates his power, he can make it powerful enough that it can basically tear apart a Kaiju less than 5 or 10 seconds. He's also incredibly fast, incredibly agile, and incredibly intelligent. He also can read minds. Well, only for the middle head. The middle head is the only one who can read minds. And he does have a mate, but Kansas 3 cannot come up with any names, so I'm trying my best to come up with a good name for his mate. Oh, and last but certainly not least, he's also a very gentle Ghidorah. Yes, he may seem hostile and aggressive and very protective over his friends, but he's a very gentle Ghidorah once when you get onto his good side. Like, once when you get onto his good side, he can become a very gentle giant, within a way. And he is a very gentle Ghidorah. He's actually the most gentle one out of them all. And this only happens when you actually get onto his good side. When you get onto his good side, he actually becomes a very gentle Ghidorah. Now, like I said before, he's actually the most gentle one out of them all. While all the other Ghidorahs have problems with humans, he's the only one who doesn't really mind the humans. The only real time when he actually will kill humans is if they pee him off enough where he is just so angry where he will just kill them outright immediately. So, if you're a human and you're trying to get on to Mega King Ghidorah's nerves, don't, because that is just flat out a death sentence. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.